Who is richer, Ronaldo or Messi? This question has sparked countless debates among football fans worldwide. But to truly understand their wealth, we need to go back to where it all began. This is not just a football story. This is a story of poverty, sacrifice, ambition, and destiny. Two boys, born just 2 years apart, would grow up to redefine what it means to be a global superstar. Their journeys from humble beginnings to becoming the richest footballers in history reveal fascinating insights about mindset, loyalty, and the power of personal branding. By 2025, Cristiano Ronaldo has officially become football's first billionaire with a net worth of $1.4 billion, while Lionel Messi's fortune stands at approximately $850 million. But how did they get here? Let's start with Cristiano Ronaldo. Born on February 5, 1985 in Madeira, Portugal, his family was very poor. There were days when they didn't have enough food on the table, and electricity was often cut off because they couldn't pay the bills. His father worked as a kit man at a local football club, earning barely enough to survive. But young Cristiano had a fire burning inside him. Even as a child, he would tell anyone who would listen, "I will become the best footballer in the world." At just 12 years old, Ronaldo made a decision that would change everything. He left his family and moved over 1,000 kilometers away to join Sporting CP's academy in Lisbon. Imagine a 12-year-old boy crying silently in his dormitory, homesick and lonely, but refusing to give up on his dream. His teammates often made fun of his accent and his background, but Ronaldo used every insult as fuel for his ambition. Then came the biggest test of his young life. At 15, doctors discovered he had a heart condition that could end his football career before it even began. His family was terrified. But Ronaldo underwent surgery and famously said afterwards, "If I survived this, nothing can stop me." This experience shaped his mentality forever. He developed an almost obsessive drive to prove himself, to win at everything, and to never show weakness. Meanwhile, in Rosario, Argentina, Lionel Messi was born on June 24, 1987, into a modest middle-class family. His father worked in a steel factory, and his mother was a part-time cleaner. Unlike Ronaldo's aggressive personality, Messi was quiet, almost shy. But when he touched a football, magic happened. Local coaches would watch in amusement as this tiny boy dribbled past players twice his size. However, at age 10, Messi's world came crashing down. Doctors diagnosed him with a growth hormone deficiency. The treatment would cost around $900 per month, an impossible amount for his family. His dream of becoming a professional footballer seemed over before it had truly begun. But then, something extraordinary happened. FC Barcelona scouts had been watching this little magician, and they made a historic decision. They would pay for Messi's medical treatment. "We need to sign this boy now," they reportedly said. This single decision would shape not just Messi's career, but his entire approach to money and loyalty. While Ronaldo learned to fight for everything he got, Messi learned the value of gratitude and loyalty to those who believed in him. Their early professional careers reflected these different mindsets perfectly. When Manchester United signed Ronaldo for £12.24 million in August 2003, his weekly wage was around £56,000. But Ronaldo wasn't just focused on his salary. He was already thinking about his image, his brand, his global appeal. He spent hours perfecting his free kicks, his celebrations, his interviews. Everything was calculated to build the Cristiano Ronaldo brand. Messi, on the other hand, was content to let his football do the talking. He progressed through Barcelona's youth system, focused entirely on improving his game. When he broke into the first team, his priority wasn't money or fame. It was winning trophies for the club that had saved his career. The real turning point came in June 2009 when Ronaldo made his record-breaking move from Manchester United to Real Madrid for €94 million. This wasn't just a football transfer, it was a business decision. Ronaldo understood that Real Madrid offered him a global platform unlike any other. He negotiated image rights deals that would make him millions beyond his salary. He famously said, "Football ends, brand lives forever." At Real Madrid, Ronaldo became a marketing machine. His social media presence exploded.
His endorsement deals multiplied. His lifetime contract with Nike, signed in 2016, was reportedly worth over $1 billion. He launched his CR7 brand, covering everything from hotels to clothing to fragrances. Every decision was made with one question in mind. How does this build the Ronaldo empire? Messi chose a completely different path. When Barcelona offered him a new contract in 2017, he signed what would become the most expensive contract in football history, worth over 500 million euros. We must keep Messi at all costs, Barcelona's board declared. This contract made Messi the highest paid footballer in terms of club salary, but it also demonstrated his loyalty to the club that had given him everything. The contrast in their approaches became even clearer as their careers progressed. Ronaldo continued to make strategic moves, joining Juventus in 2018 for 100 million euros, always thinking about his global brand value. When he moved to Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia in 2023, it wasn't just about football. It was about tapping into new markets and securing his financial future. Messi's shocking departure from Barcelona in 2021 wasn't by choice. Financial regulations forced the club to let him go, breaking both his heart and theirs. His move to Paris Saint-Germain was emotional, not strategic. When he finally joined Inter Miami in 2023, it was about finding happiness and family stability, not just money. By 2018, despite Messi earning more from club salaries, Ronaldo had pulled ahead financially. His diverse income streams, massive endorsement deals, and business ventures had created a wealth gap that would only widen. Forbes estimated Ronaldo's earnings at over $260 million in 2024, while Messi stood at around $150 million. The latest figures tell the complete story. Ronaldo's June 2025 contract extension with Al Nassr, worth an estimated $620 million over 2 years, officially made him football's first billionaire. His current net worth of $1.4 billion includes not just his salary, but his 15% ownership stake in Al Nassr, his lifetime Nike deal, and his expanding business empire.
Messi, with a net worth of $850 million, remains incredibly wealthy. His Inter Miami contract pays him $60 million per year plus a 10% stake in the team valued at $2 billion. His lifetime Adidas deal and various business ventures continue to generate substantial income. The fundamental difference between these two legends comes down to mindset. Ronaldo approached his career like a CEO building a global corporation. Every move was calculated to maximize his brand value and earning potential. He understood that football would end, but his brand could live forever. Messi approached his career like an artist perfecting his craft. His focus was always on the beautiful game itself, with financial rewards following naturally from his extraordinary talent. Both approaches led to incredible success, but Ronaldo's business-minded strategy ultimately gave him the financial edge. His willingness to leave comfort zones, embrace new markets, and constantly reinvent his brand created multiple revenue streams that continue to grow even as he approaches the end of his playing career. Today, as Ronaldo continues to break records at 40 years old and Messi enjoys life in Miami at 38 years old, their legacies are secure. They've shown that there's more than one path to greatness. Whether you're driven by an insatiable hunger to conquer the world or by pure love for the beautiful game. Their contrasting journeys from poverty to unimaginable wealth will inspire generations of dreamers who dare to believe that anything is possible.